We hope that cable networks and film companies around the world will help us market this very original and startling documentary about. With a small film crew in Lower Manhattan, we made a fateful prediction for the future. We depicted a disaster would level the World Trade Center. A haunting premonition. A glimpse.
And I hope I'm just safe somewhere in the corner where nobody can get me and nothing can happen.
Depending on what you consider a disaster, that might be business as usual.
Like, do you think a bunch of people are gonna die, or?
Everything gonna be okay. Just relax.
That's my hope. But I'm not gonna fly in an airplane just in case.
Isn't that what he said it would hit? Right up there? There's another one headed towards Manhattan.
You never know. This ground here is pretty hard. You know, people jumping off buildings.
2 years later, on September 11th, eyewitnesses watched people falling from the sky in stunned silence.
It was very surreal. I felt like I was in another dimension, and the image of that plane just coming out of nowhere, coming into the frame, and disappearing into the south side of the tower, as if a floor had been hollowed out and it was a hangar that it was just landing in. And it's hard to put together that it's real this time.
In this building behind me, they're experimenting with time travel.
The World Trade Center was occupied by international corporations, banks, law offices, technology companies. It is believed that a secret technology company on the higher floors of the World Trade Center was experimenting with time travel. They developed a way to send information, computer data, audio messages, news footage, several days or weeks into the past. The future can be seen. It raises the question, if this technology was available at the World Trade Center, why wasn't something done to prevent the disaster? Perhaps they did send a message back, and it only made the outcome worse.
Information about the future can be very powerful. If it falls into the wrong hands, it can affect the world.
A shadow corporation that could be changing the outcome of future events for their own personal gain. This technology is the greatest threat the world has ever known.
Obviously, they changed reality.